Tu jest jakieś zadanie poboczne. Kopsniemy się do niej, zobaczyć to zadanko poboczne. Hello.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
Okay.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
No kurde, wiadomo. Gdzie jest
Where
posąg?
can I find this statue?
Oj.
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
Lecę.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Dobra, gdzie ten posąg? No wiadomo, cisnę. Mamy. No nie
This
jest.
looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Uhuhu.
Revelio.
No są, tu jest
Why are there
ich
so many vases
sporo.
around here?
Jest ich sporo. To jest jakiś czarodziej. Węże to znaczy, że jest Slytherin, tak? Mam tych was dużo i mam napisane 1 do 20 i trzeba je po prostu zniszczyć.
I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
A ziomek nie wiedział, co z nimi zrobić.
Confringo. I think there should only be a few more vases.
Ja je niszczę, a ziomek nie wiedział, co z nimi zrobić. Trzeba było po prostu je zniszczyć. A co tutaj mamy? To jest skrzynia jakaś.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
To takie. Kurczę, no co ty? No czemu on się nie chce tego złapać, ty?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Bo to tu trzeba wejść, tak? Bo tamto on się nie złapie, ale tu to... O, dobra. Czyli nie wszystko jest tak proste, jak ci się wydaje. Dobra, wracam do tego zadania.
Revelio.
3 wazy gdzieś są. Tam są.
Confringo.
Trafię?
Revelio.
Nie trafiłem, bo jest tu. Zbieractwo, co ci poradzę. nie?
Confringo.
Dobra, mam wszystkie.
That's it. I should tell Madam Twiddle about what happened.
Co już? Arena walk. Wchodzę. A, dlatego zginął. Znaczy, nie ma... To jest arena walk, dlatego go tu nie ma. Ciekawe, ile jest fali. Wow.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Arresto momentum!
Płonie ten czar.
Confringo! Defendo! Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo! Arresto momentum! Defendo! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo!
Dobra. A 1 na 1?
One less foul hulking brute.
A dobra, fale idą fale. Co teraz?
Accio! Potato!
O kurde, ostro. O!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Confringo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Potato!
Dobra, poszło.
Accio! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
Dobra, to nie ma. Tu mamy jakieś żablejady jeszcze.
Accio! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
A, jego nie ma. Wow, pajączek rozwalony. Narty.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus tak mało mi się.
Confringo! Descendo!
No to też się mi przyda. Na to dużo trzeba innego.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Oj. Ej, on jeszcze się zrespił.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus jest tak słabo.
Accio! Confringo!
Dobra, pozbądźmy się tych robaków.
Descendo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Dobra. Unik.
Confringo!
Jeszcze jeden. Dobra ucieczka. A, pozbądźmy się go.
Expelliarmus! Descendo!
A, za dużo napisane.
Confringo!
Dobra. Znowu zróbmy ucieczkę.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Arresto momentum!
Dobra. Weźmy typa. Przejdźmy na tego.
Accio! Descendo! Confringo!
Znowu.
Arresto momentum.
Zatrzymajmy go.
Defendo!
Dobra. Co mamy dalej?
Glacius!
O! Wolnie się w końcu, czy nie? Jeee!
Confringo!
Yeah.
Glacius!
O! Ostro jest. Ciekawe, czy te fale się kiedyś kończą. Dobra, na dużego to tylko to.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo.
Okej.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ło, no ruch jest jak nie wiem gdzie, nie?
Descendo. Stupefy. Confringo. Descendo. Protego.
No, w ostatniej chwili.
Confringo. Glacius.
Dobra, walczę z nim. No, i w tym momencie
Glacius.
zamrozimy go. Wow, szybko puściło.
Confringo. Defender.
Kurde, twardzie. Twardy
Glacius.
gość.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo.
O to chodziło.
Defender.
Zbieram tetę.
Stupefy. Glacius.
Zamrożenie.
Confringo. Defender.
Ogień. Cyk. Jeszcze Zixa.
Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Arresto momentum.
Trochę go zwolnimy. Sobie zrobię miejsce.
Stupefy.
Możemy go uciśniać.
Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Oj, znowu
Stupefy.
no, ucieczka. Hop,
Confringo. Defender.
dobra, poszło.
That was a close one.
Jeszcze jedna fala. O matko.
Glacius.
Teraz dwa?
Protego. Stupefy.
No nie wierzę. Jej!
Arresto momentum.
Ale jego nie ma.
Glacius.
Ja. Trochę tutaj jest ich strasznie dużo, nie?
Glacius.
Hop, hop.
Descendo.
Dobra, było blisko.
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Nikt.
Protego.
Blokada.
Stupefy.
O, intensive. Very intensive. Nikt, już mi się nie udało. Co ja robię w ogóle? Kapusta. Kapusta do boju. I to. Przecież mam tego tu. Maksima. I to. Teraz się sprawdźmy.
Expelliarmus. Accio. You can't stop us. Protego. Stupefy.
What an unfortunate disappointment! Think it clever.
Do roślinek, do roślinek. Do roślinek.
Descendo.
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Stupefy.
Nice try.
Gdzie mam te rośliny jeszcze? Kapuściaki. Jeszcze jedna kapusta. Sobie tu kapustą pomagać.
Surely you can see that.
Okej, to już takie... Kurde, że chociaż mi się... Ja, żeby mi się tu udało też te ogry obić, nie? Ale tu widzę ciężko z nimi.
It's the student from the chapel. That's the student.
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
That was
Nie
unimpressive.
zadziała.
To be defeated by a...
You're making this too easy.
Confringo.
Miss me. Get away.
Get it.
Protego.
As if you could best the likes of me. Almost.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Descendo.
Tu już nie ma.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Easily. Protego. Stupefy.
Old defense and blow up.
Zbierać to. Muszę tu zbierać, bo kurde sobie nie dam rady, no.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Protego. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You're so very
Too slow.
Dobra, mam tu jeszcze to.
tired.
Expelliarmus.
Better.
Okej.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You call that
Stawiamy się nie przybija przez to.
Confringo.
Zobaczmy z tamtą.
Confringo. You won't stop me.
Kończmy to.
Glacius. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
O, zamroźmy. Pomyliłem zaklęcia.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, that was meant for me.
On jeszcze żyje ten model? Goblin? Bym go eksperymentem?
Confringo. Stupefy.
A, fuck, nie, jest.
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
No nie wierzę, że nie trafiłem eksperymentem.
Stupefy.
Jeszcze raz.
Confringo.
Wykończ go. Eksperyment.
Pity.
Nie dał mi tej broni, co on nie ma? To jest kurde czarodziej.
Confringo.
Oj. Pozwól, że stąd wyjdę.
Accio.
Was that your best?
Protego.
Puściło.
Confringo.
Ja zmienię tu.
Glacius.
No i walczmy tak.
Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Experimentum.
Confringo.
No nie.
Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Mam tylko Experimentum. Kończmy to.
Should think they felt that in London.
Powracam. Kurczę, to była taka męka. To była tłukłem się i tłukłem. Nie wiem, czy coś za to dostałem, czy tylko po prostu namarnowałem. Chyba tylko namarnowałem. Ja namarnowałem tych eliksirów i tych wszystkich. O, ciężko było, ciężko. Już wiemy chyba, gdzie jest jej mąż, nie? To jest jakaś
There's no
zagadka.
telling what lies in wait for me in there.
O, ciekawe co nam powie. Do góry i na dół i siatka. Ostro.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
No, ci powiem, że grubo było, nie? Dobra. W Hogwarts. Znowu pojawiło się jakieś zadanie. Człowiek za księżycami. Czyżbym zrobił już wszystkie? Nie no, ile ja ich znalazłem? Jednego może? Jeszcze mi brakuje. Dobra, idziemy do Seby zobaczyć z głównego zadania, co mu tam potrzeba. A trzeba trochę lecieć.
You made it.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
No to dawaj, szybko. Bo ja nie mam czasu na głupoty.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Revelio.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
No właśnie chciałem tam wejść, tu jest skrzynka, tam zrobić.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Spoko.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse
someone
me,
back.
Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio!
Słuchaj. Zaraz pogadamy. Nie?
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
No, ja mi się wydaje, że to tam easy, no. Do ściągnięcia łatwo.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
O, no w końcu coś się dzieje.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
No to
They
dawaj,
should
śmigaj.
not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
No to dawaj.
This way.
Kurde, w końcu to ja tu jestem ten, nie? Uczę się na największego, kurde, tego. Czarnoksiężnika, tego biednego
We
działa, że...
expected to dig through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing.
Że twardy jestem? Ty, no co ty? Jeszcze do ludzi, ty, gościu. Co tu się dzieje?
Someone there.
Co wy tu chcecie mi tutaj? No,
You've made your last mistake.
za tobą jest beczka,
bury you
którą
in
cię
One less human.
O,
Let's get it. Cover up white. Seems your heart isn't in this. You will regret. Why don't you come up here and fight me?
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
dobra, nie panikuj. Aż tak było nie było, nie? No, będziemy zobaczyć to miejsce.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Wygląda jak pies.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor
Revelio.
centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Byłem tam.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
A, faktycznie. Tutaj się zaczęło. Oni przyszli to... No, Rackham przyszedł chyba tutaj, nie? On z tymi czarodziejami tutaj tej wiosce dać wodę i te sprawy naprawić.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Mamy przejście.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
To mój drugi tydzień w obozie. Każdego dnia przybywa więcej osób. Mugolscy lekarze oraz niektórzy nasi uzdrowiciele robią dla nich co mogą. Rozpad jest wyczuwalny. Ci, którzy przeżyli zarazę, będą już zawsze żyli z ciężarem straty. Gorączka może minąć, skóra może się wzrosnąć i zbyźnić, ale niszczycielska gorycz pozostaje. Widziałem mężczyznę przypominającego mego ojca, który stracił dziecko. Nie potrafił sobie z tym poradzić, chciałem mu jakoś ulżyć. Zaczynam myśleć, że inni się mylą. Mam możliwość pomóc tym biednym duszom. To takie arbitralne. że nie pomagamy im pozbyć się udręki.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Przybyłam tu dla nauki, ale chcę pomagać. Ta wewnętrzna sprzętność jest przytłaczająca, tak jakby magia chciała uzdrawiać, a jej to niemożliwe. Czy powinienem tracić nadzieję, czy już zawsze będę żałować, że nie zrobiłem nic więcej? Nie mogę patrzeć im w oczy, wiedzę, że mogłam zdjąć ten kamień z serca. Widziałem, jak ten mężczyzna porządza dziś obóz, ten, który przypomina mi ojca. Z pewnością nic wielkiego się nie stanie, jeśli mu pomogę. To przysłuży się moim badaniom jako korzystny skutek. To ona jak chciała leczyć te z emocji chyba.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos.
Jest tam coś dalej, nie?
Confringo. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Ty chyba nie ogarniasz. Tu.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my
Confringo.
breath.
Myślałem, że się tutaj coś... Ja.
Revelio.
Enter to krypta. Otworzona
Why would the
skrzynia?
door lead us here?
Przecież tu byłem.
Sebastian, look.
Uuu. Kawałek
Why
mapy.
hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Ma jakiś kawałek mapy czy coś.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Wow. No nieźle się porobiło. Trzeba przyznać, że jest grubo, nie?